Welcome back, everyone. Today's episode focuses on a critical phase that many investors in the crypto space are currently experiencing, particularly those following Internet Computer Protocol, or ICP. We're standing at a fascinating point in time, one that could define the next major shift in sentiment across the altcoin market. For the past several years, digital assets beyond Bitcoin and Ethereum have been under immense pressure. Many traders have grown weary, exhausted, and in some cases, completely disheartened by the extended bear market that began around 2021 and hasn't fully lifted since. This video is for informational and educational purposes only. It is not financial advice. Always do your own research and consult a professional before making any investment decisions. But the story might be about to change, and those who give up now may be doing so just before a significant recovery begins. In this episode, we'll break down why this phase could represent the calm before a major upswing for altcoins, what's happening specifically with ICP on both a technical and ecosystem level, and how new developments like Chain Fusion and Caffeine AI are putting this project in a position of unique strength as the broader market begins to stabilize. After more than 4 years of challenging price action, it's understandable that the broader crypto community feels fatigued. Most altcoins have lost over 80% to 90% of their value from their 2021 highs. Despite continued innovation across the industry, the mood has remained bearish, with many traders concluding that the golden days of rapid altcoin appreciation are over. Yet historically, every prolonged bear market has been followed by a period of strong recovery, and the point of maximum pessimism often marks the beginning of that reversal. In this context, the behavior of long-term investors and major holders, the so-called whales, becomes especially important. These are the players who accumulate assets quietly during times of fear. They're not driven by short-term noise or market sentiment. Instead, they look for value when others are walking away. According to data recently highlighted by the ICP community, whale accumulation has been steadily increasing. This means larger entities are taking positions at current low valuations, suggesting confidence in the network's long-term fundamentals. At the moment, nearly 90 million ICP tokens are held by whale accounts, defined as those holding between 10,000 and 100,000 tokens. This accumulation trend aligns with typical market cycle patterns, where institutional or high-net-worth investors accumulate near market bottoms while retail traders exit in frustration. What makes ICP's position particularly interesting is its complete vesting status. The entire token supply, roughly 540 million ICP, is already in circulation. This means there are no large upcoming unlock events or hidden allocations waiting to enter the market and create sell pressure. In contrast, many other Layer 1 networks still have significant portions of their token supply locked or scheduled for release, which can dilute value over time. Of that total supply, approximately 44% is currently staked through the Network Nervous System, NNS, the governance and staking mechanism that underpins the Internet Computer ecosystem. That means nearly half of all tokens are voluntarily removed from circulation by holders seeking long-term returns of up to around 12% annually. Even more significant is the duration of these stakes. A substantial portion is locked for up to 8 years, effectively reducing circulating liquidity and reinforcing holder conviction. This combination, a fully vested supply and a large percentage staked for the long term, represents a structurally strong position for the asset. It minimizes dilution risks and aligns economic incentives with network stability, setting the stage for potential appreciation when broader market demand returns. Next, let's look at adoption metrics. One of the most underappreciated aspects of ICP is its enormous transaction volume. Data from ChainSpect, which tracks blockchain activity across multiple networks, ranks ICP as the single busiest blockchain globally by lifetime transactions. To put this in perspective, ICP has processed over 262 billion on-chain transactions, surpassing even well-known high-speed networks like Solana, Polygon, and Aptos. That number is extraordinary, nearly 3 times the total transaction count recorded by Solana, a blockchain often referred to as the transaction throughput king. This reveals an important insight. real network usage on ICP is both vast and diverse. The reason lies in how the internet computer handles activity. Unlike most blockchains, where only financial transfers count as transactions, ICP treats every on-chain operation, including app interactions, social messages, and smart contract executions, as individual transactions. For instance, applications like OpenChat, which operates similarly to a blend of WhatsApp and Discord with integrated Web3 functionalities, record every user message as an on-chain transaction. This leads to an authentic, verifiable measure of real activity rather than inflated or artificial metrics. Beyond raw numbers, ICP's technological evolution continues to set it apart from competitors. A recent update from DFINITY's development team highlights Chain Fusion, one of the project's most groundbreaking innovations. This feature allows developers to create decentralized applications that can directly interact with multiple blockchains, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and roughly 20 other networks, without relying on bridges or wrapped tokens. In simple terms, ICP smart contracts can now hold and manage actual Bitcoin, communicate securely with Ethereum smart contracts, and even fetch live Solana data directly on-chain. This is a major step forward in interoperability, a problem that has long plagued the blockchain industry. This cross-chain functionality has already enabled new platforms like Odin Fund, which has become the leading marketplace for Bitcoin-run tokens. Using Chain Fusion technology, Odin Fund is able to process BTC transactions almost instantly, removing the usual multi-minute waiting times associated with Bitcoin's native settlement layer. The result is a faster, more seamless experience for users, something that wasn't possible before ICP introduced this technology. Another exciting area of progress within the ICP ecosystem is Caffeine AI, an AI-powered toolset designed to help users and developers build decentralized applications effortlessly. Dominic Williams, the chief scientist at DFINITY, recently announced that Caffeine AI has entered a new stage of capability. It is now multimodal. This means that Caffeine AI can understand and process not only text, but also images, diagrams, documents, and other media formats. Developers can now upload screenshots, wireframes, or reference materials and instruct the AI to generate functional app components that replicate or expand upon the provided designs. For instance, someone could upload a screenshot of an existing website and ask Caffeine AI to build something similar on the Internet Computer Network. The implications are enormous. This feature drastically reduces the technical barrier to entry for builders and creators, allowing even non-developers to prototype or deploy apps through simple natural language commands. It also encourages collaboration across disciplines, from students to professional developers, by integrating various content types into a single development environment. Recently, Caffeine AI was featured at a workshop hosted by IPB University, where over 60 students, ranging from middle school to university level, got hands-on experience with the platform. Participants reported that they were able to bring their creative ideas to life with surprising ease, demonstrating just how accessible Web3 app development can be when supported by intuitive AI tools. In addition, Caffeine AI now has its own official Discord community, where users can connect, showcase their projects, request new features, and share feedback directly with developers, another sign of ICP's growing and engaged ecosystem. After 4 long years of market fatigue, many investors are ready to give up, and yet this could be the most critical moment to stay vigilant. History has shown that major uptrends often begin quietly, long before the majority of the market realizes it. The macro environment is also turning more favorable. Interest rate cuts are on the horizon, quantitative tightening is slowing, and risk appetite is gradually returning to global markets. For ICP specifically, all the pieces are aligning: complete supply vesting, strong staking participation, rising whale accumulation, record-breaking network activity, and cutting-edge technologies that expand its use cases across multiple blockchains. While sentiment remains cautious, the data paints a far more optimistic picture. As investors look ahead to the next cycle, it's worth remembering that markets reward patience and conviction. The easy gains don't happen when everyone is bullish. They happen when few believe recovery is possible. The coming months could mark the early stages of that transition for altcoins and especially for Internet Computer Protocol, whose fundamentals continue to strengthen while prices remain historically low. While the broader crypto market continues to struggle with skepticism, ICP stands out as a project steadily gaining traction where it matters most, on technology, adoption, and user engagement. With innovations like Chain Fusion making true cross-chain communication possible and Caffeine AI pushing the boundaries of decentralized app creation, the network is positioning itself as a serious contender in the next wave of blockchain growth. So as we move forward into what could become a more favorable macro cycle, the key takeaway is clear. Moments of widespread doubt are often where the greatest opportunities lie. Stay informed, stay patient, and don't overlook the signs of a new beginning forming just beneath the surface. So, what do you think about ICP's current position? Are you bullish on its growth in AI and DeFi? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found value in this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more breakdowns like this. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, stay cautious, and I'll catch you in the next one.